night just came and slipped away, but your shadow never changed. Every road I tried to take still carried echoes of your name. I thought the years would let me breathe, let your memory slowly fade, but every quiet midnight hour still feels the same as yesterday. I tried to close the door on us, but time never moved enough. 5 years gone, but my heart still knows where every piece of my love goes. I tried to learn a life that's new, but every road leads back to you. I let the world keep moving on while I stayed where we went wrong. And after all this time, it's true, I'm still 5 years, still yours. I pass the places we once knew, but they don't look the way they used to. Every light and empty street still reminds me of me and you. People say the heart can heal if you give it time to choose, but mine kept every broken part the night I ended me and you. Some loves never disappear, they just stay quiet through the years. 5 years gone, but my heart still knows where every piece of my love goes. I tried to learn a life that's new, but every road leads back to you. I let the world keep moving on while I stayed where we went wrong. And after all this time, it's true, I'm still 5 years, still Maybe somewhere you moved on, maybe someone holds your hand, but there's a part inside my soul still living where our story began. 5 years gone, but nothing's changed. Your memory still holds my name, and every song I write alone still feels like calling you back home. I let the world keep moving on, but your love stayed where I belong. And after all this time, it's true, I'm still 5 years, still yours. 5 years gone, and my heart never left you. Music played, but I couldn't hear, just voices fading in the air. The lights were low, the crowd was loud, but suddenly you were standing there. 5 years passed like a silent wave. I thought I'd learn to look away, but every step I tried to take still led me back to yesterday. I thought the time had made me strong, but seeing you proved I was wrong. saw you across the room tonight, under the pale and golden lights. Your eyes met mine for just a second, like a ghost from another life. 1,000 words inside my chest, but none of them escaped my breath. We stood there frozen in the truth. I saw you across the room. You laugh with someone by your side, but something in your smile felt tired, like memories hiding in your eyes of all the love we left behind. The crowd moved slowly in between, like waves between two distant seas, and every step I almost took felt heavier than it should be. So many things I want to say, but silence chose to tonight, standing in the quiet light. For a moment time stood still, like we were back in our old life. 1,000 words inside my chest, but none of them escaped my breath. We stood there lost in what we knew, when I saw you across the room. Maybe some stories never end, they just keep living deep within. Two hearts that once were intertwined, now strangers passing through the night. I saw you across the room tonight, and suddenly nothing felt right. All the years we left behind returned within a single glance. 1,000 words I couldn't say followed you when you walked away, and now the silence feels like truth from seeing you across the room. Faded far too soon, after I saw you across the room. I saw you standing by the door, like a memory from before. The same soft light around your face, the same quiet that I can't erase. My heart was louder than the room, like thunder breaking through the gloom. 1,000 sentences inside, but every one of them just died. I waited for the perfect line, but courage left me far behind. There were words I couldn't say tonight, frozen somewhere in the light. All the apologies and truth still trapped inside my point of view. I wanted just to say your name, to tell you I'm not the same, but silence held me where I stood, when saying it all would have been good. Those words I couldn't say tonight. You looked my way for just a while, a quiet, almost fragile smile, like maybe you were wondering too. finally speak to you. The crowd kept moving in between, like waves between two distant dreams. And every second passing by felt like another last goodbye. My voice was lost inside my chest, a prisoner of regret. There were words I couldn't say tonight, broken somewhere in the light. All the truth I tried to hide, still trembling just behind my eyes. I wanted just to say your name, tell you I'm the one to blame, but silence chose to stay with me like chains I couldn't set free. Those words I couldn't say tonight. Maybe one day I'll find the strength to speak the truth without the weight, but tonight the moment slipped away and took my courage with it. There were words I couldn't say tonight, falling quietly out of sight. Every sorry left unsaid, still echoing inside my head. I wanted you to understand, I never stopped being your man, but silence wrote the end again, with words I couldn't say tonight. You walked away into the night, with all the words I couldn't say tonight. There are words I couldn't say tonight. I sat down with a melody, just trying to write something new. A simple line, a quiet rhyme, but every word turned back to you. I tried to write about the rain, about the night, the passing days, but every verse I started with still found your name along the way. I told myself I'd moved along, but somehow every line feels wrong. It's just another song about you, another memory breaking through, another midnight on my own, with echoes of a love I knew. I try to change the words I choose, but every road just leads to you. No matter what I try to do, it's always another song about you. The piano plays a lonely chord, like it remembers you and me. Every note I write tonight still sounds like our old melody. I thought the years would let me heal and teach my heart to start again, but every song I try to write just brings me back to where we've been. I guess some stories never end, they just return in songs again. It's just another song about you, another piece of what we knew, another night of empty lines, still searching for a different truth. I try to let the past be through It's just another song about you, another heart still breaking through, another page I couldn't change, no matter how I tried to move. I thought that time would see me through, but every dream still leads to you, and every song I write is proof. It's always another song about you. The final chord fades into blue, and just another song about you. Just another song about you. The street was quiet in the rain, your footsteps moving through my lane. I felt the moment drawing near, the one I feared for all these years. Your eyes looked up, then looked away, like memories were too much to face. Two shadows crossing in the night with 1,000 things to say. But time stood still between our hearts, and silence played its part. We pretended we were strangers, like we never shared a life, like our hands had never held through the darkest nights. We walked past without a word, like love had never been there. But every step away from you felt heavier than air. We pretended we were strangers. The city lights blurred through the rain, like tears we tried to hide again. Your perfume lingered in the air, a memory I couldn't bear. I almost turned to call your name, to stop the silence, stop the pain. But fear kept holding back my voice and let the moment fade away. Two hearts that once were intertwined, now lost between the lines. We pretended we were strangers, like we never shared a past, like the love we once believed in was never meant to last. We walked past without a word, two ghosts inside the night. But every step away from you felt like losing you twice. We pretended we were strangers. Maybe somewhere deep inside you felt the same as me tonight. Two broken souls pretending strong while knowing something still belongs. So we pretended we were strangers while the rain fell from the sky, like the world was trying to hide every tear we kept inside. We walked past without a word, Music played too loud tonight at Charisma's crowded place. Neon lights and laughing voices, but I froze when I saw your face. You were standing by the window, talking like the years were kind. For a moment time just shattered every wall inside my mind. 5 years gone, but nothing changed the moment I saw your face again. I saw your smile in the crowd tonight, shining underneath the lights, like the girl I used to know from another life. You were laughing with someone new, like the past had faded through, but my heart stood still somehow when I saw your smile in the crowd. Someone said a joke beside you and your laughter filled the room. It was soft and warm and distant, like a song I once knew. For a second you looked my way, and our eyes almost aligned, but the moment slipped away again, like a dream you can't rewind. 1,000 memories returned in a second I couldn't turn. I saw your smile in the crowd tonight, underneath the golden lights, like the years between us never passed by. You were shining like before, but I was standing by the door, with a heart too loud somehow from your smile in the crowd. Maybe you've already moved on, maybe I'm just holding on, but seeing you across the room still feels like coming home. I saw your smile in the crowd tonight, brighter than the neon lights, like a memory walking free through the night. You were laughing like before, while I stood there wanting more, with a heart that won't back down from your smile in the crowd. The music faded soft and loud, but I still see your smile in the crowd. We stood beneath the dim streetlight, two shadows in the quiet night, close enough to feel your breath, but farther than we've ever been. The city whispered far away, but nothing near it words to say. 5 years of memories remain, floating softly in the rain. So many things inside my chest, but none of them escape my breath. It's the silence between us tonight, louder than the passing lights. Every word we couldn't say, hanging in the air this way. Your eyes searching into mine, like echoes lost in time. Two hearts standing face to face, in the silence between us. Your hands are trembling slightly, like they remembered holding mine, but both of us just stayed still, afraid to cross the fragile line. I almost spoke your name again, but fear was stronger than the pain, and every second standing there felt heavier than the rain. The past was breathing in the dark between two quiet hearts. It's the silence between us tonight, stronger than the fading light. All the love we left behind, still alive between the lines. Your eyes searching into mine, like ghosts we couldn't hide. Two souls standing face to face in the silence between us. Maybe words will break the spell, or maybe they would hurt too well. So we let the moment slowly pass, like a memory we couldn't grasp. It's the silence between us tonight, echoing through every lie. All the things we never said, still alive inside our heads. Your eyes holding on to mine for one last fragile time. Two hearts slowly drifting from the silence between us. And when you turned and walked away, the silence stayed. Walk the streets we used to know. The lights are dim, the night moves slow, and everywhere I turn my eyes, I see reminders, old goodbyes. The world keeps spinning through the years, but some things never disappear. A whisper of your voice remains, and I still carry your name. No matter how I try to let go, you're written in the soul I show. I still carry your name inside, a quiet echo I can't hide. Through every night, through every day, your memory won't fade away. Even when the world moves on, even when your shadow's gone, I feel you everywhere I stay. I still carry your name. I pass the places we once knew, the cafe lights, the avenue. A laugh, a scent, a faded smile, they hum me softly all the while. I thought that time would heal the pain, but nothing's ever quite the same. And every heartbeat calls your flame. I still carry your name. The love we lost still lingers here, and every breath keeps you near. I still carry your name inside, a quiet echo I can't hide. Through every night, through every day, your memory won't fade away. Even when the world moves on, even when your shadow's gone, I feel you everywhere I stay. I still carry your name. Maybe someday you'll see it too, the way my heart silent flame I cannot hide. Through every night, through every day, your memory won't fade away. Even when the world moves on, even when your shadow's gone, I'll feel you everywhere where I stay. I still carry your name. The night is quiet, yet it stays. I still carry your name.
I saw you standing by the wall, the same old spark I used to call. Your eyes glanced up then looked away, and suddenly the words would stay. My heart was pounding in my chest, 1,000 lines I never guessed. The courage built then slipped like snow, and I almost said hello. The crowd was moving all around, but I was frozen to the ground. I almost said hello tonight, almost held your hand so tight, almost told you what I feel, almost made the past seem real, but fear and pride took all I knew. Let me stand in without you. And all that lingered in the glow was that I almost said hello. You laughed with someone by your side, a smile that carried so much life. I wanted to step across the floor and tell you I've been yours once more, but at every word I tried to start got trapped inside my heavy heart. And though the night was moving slow, I almost said hello. The seconds stretched then slipped away and left me with what I couldn't say. I almost said hello tonight, almost held your hand so tight, almost told you what I feel, almost made the past seem real. Fear and pride took all I knew. Let me stand in without you. And all that lingered in the glow was that I almost said hello. Maybe someday I'll find the strength to cross the room at any length, but tonight the moment's gone and I'm still standing all alone. I almost said hello tonight, almost held your hand so tight, almost told you what I feel, almost made the past seem real. But fear and pride took all I knew. Let me stand in without you. And all that lingers in the glow is that I almost said hello. The night fades quietly below, and I almost said hello.
through every open door, try to love like I did before, but every face and every name felt empty when I whispered yours. The years have passed, the nights have grown, I felt the weight of being alone. And through it all I can't erase the love I never replaced. No one could take the space you held. No one could know the heart I felt. You were the one I couldn't let go, even when I tried to show. 1,000 hearts I left behind, but yours was the only one I find. I've been with others, I admit, but they never fit. And through it all I must face the love I never replaced. I saw your smile in crowded streets, felt my heart skip a beat. The memories hit like a wave of a love I couldn't save. I tried to move, I tried to heal, but nothing else could feel the way your touch stayed in my veins. Through joy, through loss, through pain. Time may fade the scars we made, but my heart has never strayed. You were the one I couldn't let go, even when I tried to show. 1,000 hearts I left behind, but yours was the only one I find. I've been with others, I admit, but they never fit. And through it all I must face the love I never replaced. Maybe someday you'll understand the way I've held your hand. Even when I walked away, your love has never gone astray. You were the one I couldn't let go, even when I tried to show. 1,000 hearts I left behind, but yours was the only one I find. I've been with others, I confess, but they never felt like this. And through it all it stays engraved, the love I never replaced. 5 years gone, but still I chase the love I never replaced. I walk the streets we used to know, where shadows linger soft and slow. The echoes of your laughter fade into the choices we both made. I think of what we left behind, the love we lost, the ties that bind. And in the quiet of the night, I wonder if we'd done it right. If the world had given us a chance, would we have stayed? Would we have danced? Maybe in another time, your hand would still be holding mine. Maybe we'd find a different way, and the words we left unsaid would stay. Maybe in another life, there'd be no heartbreak, no goodbye, and I'd be standing here with you instead of missing what we knew.
Years have passed, the nights are long. I hum the tune of our old song. In every street and every light reminds me of you tonight. I see your face in fleeting crowds, a memory that speaks too loud. And though we never got it right, I feel you near me in the night. Time can't erase what our hearts have shown, but maybe fate can lead us home. Maybe in another time your hand will still be holding mine. Maybe we'd find a different way, and the words we left unsaid would stay. Maybe in another life there'd be no heartbreak, no goodbye, and I'd be standing here with you instead of missing what we knew. Somewhere beyond the stars, there's a world where we aren't apart. And in that place I hope you see the love that still belongs to me. Maybe in another time your hand will still be holding mine. Maybe we'd find a different way, and the words we left unsaid would stay. Maybe in another life there'd be no heartbreak, no goodbye, and I'd be standing here with you instead of missing what we knew. And until then, I keep the rhyme of wishing we were. Maybe in another time.
I walk alone through crowded streets. The echoes of your laugh repeat. The years have passed, the nights have grown, but in my heart you're not alone. I see your face in fleeting light, a memory that feels so right. And though our time has gone away, I hope there's still a chance someday. I don't know where life will lead, but I still hold a hope that we need. If our paths cross again, I'll tell you everything I never said. If the world lets us meet one day, I'll find the words I lost along the way. Through the distance and the years, through the heartbreak and the tears, if our paths cross again, maybe we'll find love again. I've held your name inside my chest through restless nights, through all the rest. The world moved on, but I stayed here with every memory crystal clear. I've loved and lost along the way, but none of them could make me stay. The heart I gave was always yours, waiting at some distant shore. I've carried hope through all the pain, that one day we'll meet again. If our paths cross again, I'll tell you everything I never
the tears. If our paths cross again, maybe we'll find love again. Maybe fate has held us close through the quiet, through the ghost, and when the stars align just right, we'll find each other in the night. If our paths cross again, I'll tell you everything I never said. If the world lets us meet one day, I'll find the words I lost along the way. Through the distance and the years, through the heartbreak and the tears, if our paths cross again, maybe we'll find love again. And when that moment comes, I'll be ready, waiting. If our paths cross again, if our paths cross again.